Hi y'all, my name is DeAnne and I'm coming to you today from Austin, Texas. Thank you for asking me to speak about my journey with Alpha Medics and targeted alpha therapy. Little background on me, I am a PNET. My pancreas was in my primary and I had metastasis in my liver when I was diagnosed about 4 years ago. I started off with resection surgery. They removed half of my pancreas, plus my gallbladder, my spleen, the right lobe of my liver, and numerous wedges in my left lobe. Then I immediately started on lanreotide shots. They were to try to stop progression or slow it down because I don't have symptoms. I'm an asymptomatic PNET, so I do not flush, I don't have GI issues and stuff like that. But lanreotide wasn't enough. I was still progressing. So then by that summer, we started on Afinitor. It didn't work, unfortunately, so then we moved on to bland liver embolizations. I had 3 of those. And then after that, with progression, I moved on eventually to Captum. Captum was actually successful. I had about 20% shrinkage right off the bat with Captum. However, I did have platelet issues. I'm in that 1% that has the odd side effect of platelet crashing. So after 5 months of Captum, I had to stop because of my platelets. So then I had progression again, and it was time to pick my next treatment. And we got to the point of either Lu-177 PRRT, or there was the new Alpha Medics targeted alpha therapy trial down at Excel Diagnostics in Houston. And we tried to decide which one to do. So Lu-177 sometimes has side effects issues with platelets, and that was the concern of my specialist, Dr. Lu, in Denver, as well as my local oncologist. What happens if I try Lu-177 and after just one treatment my platelets crash again? Then I can't do any more. Or do I try the Alpha Medics trial in Houston? Because it's alpha, it's supposed to have less damage to stuff around it, and no platelet issues as well had been known. But it is a phase 1 trial, so there's only a handful of people that have been through before me, so we really didn't know. But when we weigh the two, Lu-177, they say, is like a bullet versus Alpha Medics is like a bomb. So it certainly could help you for a longer period of time. And before this, like I said, I've done numerous treatments, and each one was really just to hold you over for 6 months or a year or so. So I was really looking forward to something that might actually last more than just a short period of time. So then we thought about it and said, you know, you never know why you're diagnosed with cancer and what your purpose is. And maybe this is my calling. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to do. Somebody has to be in the trial, and phase 1 is a bit scary with all the unknowns, but maybe that's why I'm here. And I talked to my husband of 25 years, our 3 children, and we decided this is what it is, that I'm gonna go ahead and be the one in the trial. Maybe it helps me, but what if it could help lots of other people as well in the future? Since there's no cure for neuroendocrine cancer, a treatment that could last you for years of stability or shrinkage would be amazing for all of us. So at that point, I called Excel and I got into the trial. I started in December of 2019 and had 4 treatments. When you go, you have a lot of scans because you are in a trial and a lot of lab draws and everything. So it's quite the process, but the staff made it pretty easy, and they were always just great with me and never treated me like a number or a lab rat. So I really enjoyed being down in Excel. As far as the treatment itself, it's just a one long day. For the trial, I'd get there about 8 in the morning, finish up about 5 in the evening. You just sit there with the injection. I get a little nauseous here and there, mainly from the amino acids. It's an original set, much like Lu-177 PRRT when it first began. So the amino acids are a little nauseating. That night, I was extremely nauseous and or vomited each treatment, but really just the first night. Felt better definitely the second day, and was actually able to drive home to Austin from Houston the day after treatment. So it's a 3-hour drive, and I was able to do that by myself with no problems. Then once you get home, you have a 5 to 7 day radiation protocol where you can't be around anybody. So I had lots of time for Netflix over COVID and isolation time in my house. By the end of that, I was fine and good to go until the next treatment 8 weeks later. At day 17 each time, I had heavy hair shedding, and I'm talking heavy. So it came out a lot, and people say it's just hair, it'll grow back. It's not just hair, especially for me. I had a head full of thick hair. A lot of people knew me because of my hair, and to have it fall out so heavily was pretty hard for me to handle. But by now, it's grown back. It's getting there. It's been a year, and I can actually talk about losing my hair now without getting quite so upset. So it has come back quite gray and sparkly, but that's okay because now I do have hair. My eyelashes and my eyebrows and everything are coming back as well. So that was all just a temporary thing after each treatment. Other than that, there's really been minimal side effects. My labs are great. I just have one lab that's a little off. Everything else is good. And as of now, I'm at about 98% shrinkage of my tumors. So my gallium-68 that I had in January, just a few months ago, is as clear as they can say to the naked eye. So my cancer is basically gone. My liver's a bit beat up. It needs time to recover, but I did have a lot of tumors there, innumerable at that. So with the largest being around 3 centimeters. But my liver was like salt and pepper, and now it's pretty clear. So I'm really hoping AlphaMedix is the future of treatment for all neuroendocrine patients, and I'm very thankful to be in the trial. If you have any questions or if you'd like to reach out, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'm more than happy to talk to all of you, and hopefully I can shed some light on AlphaMedix and the therapy that I received. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.